prince robbed of his throne. A king with a prophecy he could not escape. 50 of the greatest heroes alive sailing to the edge of the known world. Fire-breathing bulls, warriors that grew from the earth, a serpent that never slept, a princess with powers darker than any god. He took the Golden Fleece, but what he did to the woman who helped him cost him everything. This is the story of Jason, and the woman who made him a king, and then took it all back. Jason's father was the rightful king of Iolcus, but his uncle Pelias took the throne by force. He killed Jason's family. He would have killed Jason too, but Jason was just an infant. His mother smuggled him away in the night. Jason was raised in secret by the centaur Chiron, the same centaur who trained Hercules and almost every great hero of the age. Years passed. Jason grew into a man, and one day Chiron told him the truth. His birthright, his stolen throne, his uncle who had taken everything from him. A boy raised in the wilderness who finds out his entire life had been hidden because his uncle wanted him dead. Jason set out to reclaim what was his. On his way to Iolcus, Jason came to a flooded river. An old woman was struggling to cross. He carried her on his back. What Jason did not know is that the old woman was the goddess Hera in disguise. She had hated Pelias for years. She had been waiting for someone to destroy him, and now she had found him. As Jason crossed the river, he lost one of his sandals in the mud. Pelias, the false king, had heard a prophecy years ago. A man with one sandal would come to dethrone him. He had spent his entire reign watching for this man. And one day, Jason walked into his court, wearing one sandal. Pelias knew immediately who he was looking at. Pelias could not kill Jason openly. The people would revolt against the murder of the rightful prince. So he made a deal. He told Jason if he could bring back the Golden Fleece, a sacred ram's hide at the edge of the known world, he would return the throne. The Golden Fleece was guarded by a foreign king who would never give it up, and a serpent that never slept. It had never been taken. Pelias was certain Jason would die trying. He accepted anyway. Jason commissioned the greatest ship the world had ever seen, the Argo. And he sent word across all of Greece. He needed the bravest heroes alive. They came. Hercules came. Orpheus, the musician whose song could move stones. The twin sons of Zeus, Castor and Pollux. Atalanta, the huntress who could outrun any man. Theseus, before he became king. 50 heroes in total. They called themselves the Argonauts. They set sail to the edge of the world to take what no man had ever taken. The journey was full of danger. They survived clashing rocks that crushed every ship that ever tried to pass between them. They fought harpies, winged creatures that tortured a blind seer by stealing his food. They escaped an island of murderous women. They passed the same sirens that would later almost destroy Odysseus. Orpheus saved them by singing louder than the sirens until his music drowned theirs out. Heroes died on the journey. Friends were left behind. But Jason kept sailing. And after months at sea, the Argo finally reached the kingdom of Colchis, where the Golden Fleece waited. The king of Colchis was named Aeetes. He was the son of the sun god Helios. He had no intention of giving up the fleece, but before Jason could even meet the king, something else happened. The king's daughter saw him. Her name was Medea. She was a priestess of the goddess Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft. Medea was not just a princess. She was one of the most powerful sorceresses in the entire world. She could brew potions that gave men invincible skin. She could speak to dragons. She could kill with a thought, and the moment she saw Jason, she fell in love with him. That love was about to save his life, and it was about to destroy them both. King Aeetes told Jason he could have the fleece if he could complete 3 impossible tasks. First, yoke 2 fire-breathing bulls with hooves of bronze and use them to plow a field. The bulls had killed every man who had ever tried. Medea came to Jason in secret that night. She gave him a magical ointment that would protect his skin from fire for one day. The next morning, Jason walked into the field. The bulls charged him, breathing fire that should have burned him alive. The fire passed over him without leaving a mark. He grabbed the first bull by the horns and forced it to its knees. Then the second one. He yoked them both, and he plowed the field while the king watched in horror. The second task. Aeetes gave Jason a bag of dragon's teeth and told him to plant them in the field he had just plowed. As Jason planted them, the teeth turned into fully armed warriors rising up out of the dirt. Hundreds of them, all with weapons, all ready to kill him. Medea had warned him about this. She told him what to do. Jason picked up a heavy stone and threw it into the middle of the warriors. They turned on each other. They killed each other until there was no one left standing. Jason walked through the field of dead men untouched. The third task. Take the golden fleece from the sacred grove. The fleece hung from a tree guarded by a massive serpent that never closed its eyes. No man had ever gotten past it. Medea came with him. She sang a spell to the serpent. Her voice was older than time itself. She poured a potion into the serpent's eyes that closed them for the first time in its existence. The serpent fell asleep. Jason climbed the tree. He took the golden fleece. They ran for the ship together. They sailed back to Iolcus. Jason brought the fleece to Pelias and demanded his throne. Pelias refused. He had no intention of ever honoring the deal. So Medea did what Medea did. She used her magic to trick Pelias' own daughters into killing him. Jason had his throne. He had his fleece. He had the woman who had given him everything. Years passed. They had children together. And then Jason did something no one expected. He left Medea. He arranged to marry the daughter of another king to gain more power. He told Medea she was no longer needed, the princess who had saved his life. The witch who had betrayed her own family for him, the mother of his children. He cast her aside for political advantage. Medea destroyed everything. She sent the new bride a poisoned wedding gown that burned her alive. The bride's father tried to save her and burned with her. Then Medea did the one thing Jason could never recover from. She killed their own children, both of them. So Jason would have nothing left of her. Nothing left of them, nothing at all. She escaped on a chariot pulled by dragons sent by her grandfather, the sun god Helios. Jason was left with a kingdom, a fleece, and absolutely nothing else. Years later, he died alone, killed by a piece of his own ship, the Argo, falling on his head. The hero who took the golden fleece died beneath the wreckage of the very thing that made him famous.